So how can confinement be good for you? My wife passed away on the 22nd of February this year. She had a lot of health problems, a lot of underlying conditions. It's been very difficult because I become a carer, and sometimes it was very, very stressful. So when she passed away, I was really, really emotionally rock bottom. And then COVID-19 came along, if I can put it that way. And then suddenly we found ourselves on lockdown, and we were locked out of everything. And it was pretty difficult. In a way, in a roundabout way, I'm glad the government decided to lock us down a bit later, because I couldn't stay at home. I had to go out. I couldn't eat in the house. I couldn't do anything like that. So it was very, very difficult. And but what did I need to do? Am I going to let myself down? Am I going to go into a depression? Or things like that. But don't get me wrong, I have my moments, yeah. I do have my moments. And when I need to cry, I just let myself go. It's no point to keep it inside. So I decided to listen to my little voice. Because often when we talk about the little voice, we see it about our enemy. One other thing I would say, why don't you try to make your little voice your friend? Okay, my little voice was no more, no less than just Gwen's voice. So obviously it's not my enemy. And but she always said that, you know, I've always supported you in your projects. I just want you to do well. So that's about the Arctic. And in post-solitude, due to the pandemic and the fact that when died on the 22nd, my life changed in a positive way. So, although I would rather have been in confinement for another reason than COVID-19, because obviously it took the life of so many people, the impact has been rather positive. Well, how can it be, some people might say. But my little voice was still with me. I just want you to do well. So, not my enemy anymore. So, we were planning to do a video with Gwen, a funny video on YouTube, because I started to do YouTube about 2 months before she passed away. And I've been regularly doing it on it. And we were going to do a video about funny things that happen in our lives. And there have been some funny things, some funny moments, especially with the language barrier. Can you imagine some funny things happening with that? But instead of doing that, because she passed away when we were going to do it, I decided to do a tribute video to her. Just 5 days after she passed away. And when I look back, I just can't imagine, how did I do that? But I did a video on her. So, as I said just a bit earlier, I decided not to let myself go. So, my routine has actually become better than ever, really. Number one, I'm going to actually go in order of what I have changed in my life. And you may laugh on this, I don't know, because for a Frenchman it's just logic. My cooking has become much healthier. Because we all think about French people as being all cook in the whole country. I just became a cook really about 3 months ago. I eat healthy every single day, at least vegetable every single day. I don't miss a day about it, and most of the time it's twice a day. And you know what? It makes such a difference to me. I feel so much more energy, better, and stuff like that. It makes a massive difference. So instead of queuing through McDonald's like so many people do, I do the opposite. Also, with regards to what I do, my week is Zoom planned. I intend probably between 5 to 7 Zoom a week, between Monday to Sunday. Some of them are business Zooms, and some of them are friend Zooms, to socialize and stuff like that. And on Sunday night, for example, at around 9 o'clock here, I've got a Zoom with a friend from Chicago. So there is 6 hours difference. And that's been a regular feature. So plenty of Zoom during the week, during which business and friendly Zoom, as I said, yeah. YouTube, yes, I just mentioned earlier, I did a tribute video with Gwen, and I do a video on YouTube every week, and I learn about editing, which is not always easy. Sometimes it's that simple, just spitting at me, and it's only when I get somebody, oh yes, of course, that's the way it does work. But I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the editing because it keeps my mind active, and I edit better in the evening because it keeps me awake. So I didn't do other tasks during the day. With regards to other things I put in my habits, I read books every day. So at the moment I read this one, if people can see it, The Buddha and the Badass. Okay, I've read books like this one, The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking, or another one like this one, Unleash Your Inner Power, from recently published author. Okay, and because I do believe we have inner power in our life, we just need to unlock it. Okay, and that's up to us how we want to unlock it. So I do a lot of self-development and things like that. I am also working on my master coaching qualification with the International Coaching Academy based in Liverpool. And I used to go on Monday night or Tuesday night, and but now we do everything on Zoom. We got plenty of Zoom with them. I got Zoom with other people as well, and really, it's given me a lot of confidence. And but not only that, I must say, a few years ago, I was pleased to have made a decision to come to Toastmasters, because that was my first step to improving my confidence. I've not always been able to attend, and sometimes I really just stressed out, but I don't regret. I've been spent 23 years of my life with Gwen. I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, whether your partner is ill or not, it's your choice. So if you made that choice, then you have to take responsibility for it, don't you? Okay. And another thing now, I just hardly watch television. It's become McDonald's, like McDonald's, I'm just giving up on it. I just watch it a little bit because I just want to know what's going on regarding the rules with coronavirus and this lockout thing. That's not very nice. To know when I can travel to France and stuff like that. And I probably watch maybe one or two documentary and stuff like that. But that's really about it. I like the Aztec civilization, so I watch that on Channel 4, I think on Sunday at 8 o'clock, so I'll record it if I miss it, because I am often on Zoom or doing something else. And I also meditate every day. Yeah, I practice Buddhism, which is very close to the law of attraction that some people are very aware of. Yeah, so I do that every morning for about 40 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes or so. In the evening I do about 10 minutes. So, what is it I've learned from that? What can we learn from all this? Yeah, is that I better connect with my surroundings. So I appreciate life in a different way than I have appreciated before. So for example, rather than shouting at the door next door, barking and all that and being annoyed about it, I just thinking, that nice little thing is barking, so that means I am alive. It's barking because there is somebody in that house or that's looking after that dog. So life is changing in that respect. So the complaining is becoming a source of joy. But don't get me wrong, as I said earlier, I do have my moments. Sometimes the image of Gwen is coming back to me when she was in hospital. But like now, I feel very emotional about it. But I use those moments as a source of energy. Because I know that little voice saying to me, come on, Roger, I just want you to carry on. Because when about 3 days before she passed away, she knew she was going to pass away. She knew she was going to die. But she told us, and my stepson and his partner and all that, I want you to look after yourself, I want you to help each other, and I want you all to eat properly. So my tips are really, if I can call that tips, connect with yourself, and that's very important. Connect with your environment and set your intentions to tune into your inner voice. And above all, I would say just keep smiling. Thank you.